Hi, I hope you are doing well. So from this video lecture onwards, we will be starting the implementation or the designing of antenna in the CST Microwave Studio. Before starting, I would like to add a suggestion for you that to use an external mouse instead of a touchpad, since it will give a ease in designing of antenna. I will be using the same template which I have made in the interface of CST video. I hope you have seen or watched that video. So if not, watch that previous video first. So I will be using this template only. It is already set for the frequency range of 26 to 40 gigahertz. So let's first design the substrate, which is our main part. So we'll go on modeling, then click on box in the shapes menu, and then press escape as it is showing here. So we will press escape and we'll give the name as substrate, and we'll give the dimension in a parameter value as a parameter value, because it will help to change or alter any value later on. So we will not give a direct value in this defining time. So we'll take a parameter as ls, which defines the length of the substrate. So ls by 2 here it will be, and ls by 2, positive ls by 2. So as you might remember that I have already told in the previous video that minus x to plus x we will be taking, and since total value is suppose 6, so it will be minus 3 to 3, so total the numeric value will be 6. So again the dimension will be like this, minus ws by 2. So width of the substrate will be I will be considering as a is in a x axis, and ls, that is the length of the substrate, I will be considering as in the y-axis. So basically width of the substrate is defined is denoted as a ws, and the substrate thickness I have taken as a ts, which will define the thickness of substrate. So when I will click on the preview, it will ask for a parameter value. So width of the substrate is we have considered as 5.75 mm. Further, we can even give a description so that we will be remembering that what parameter is defined for what. So let's say width of substrate. So I will give a not full name, and then ls is nothing but 6 mm, and it will ask for thickness of substrate. We have taken as a 0.254 is a thickness. So let's okay, and further it will we have to give a material, that what material we are giving. So Rogers RT we will be choosing, and 5880, and we have to pick a 5880 lossy, not loss free, because in the real world there is no laminate or the dielectric which is loss free. Every dielectric will emit some loss, will have some loss, so that's why we have to go as per the real scenario. So we'll load that and we'll click on OK. So it will look like this. In order to check the front face, we'll click on 5 number on the keyboard, and for side view we'll click on 4 or 6, as well as for bottom we'll click on 2. So as of now you will not be able to distinguish which is front, which is top, which is bottom. So later on I will be discussing that as well. So I have to remove this grid plane, so I'll go on view and we'll click on working plane, so it will go off.